At the encouragement of a subscriber, I am adding a new series of videos to this channel called Self-Reflection. They are simply short video logs of thoughts, ideas, and questions that have entered my mind as a result of living a very unconventional lifestyle. If there is one thing that moving into a car does, it definitely makes you think more about your life. It makes you re-examine your priorities. It makes you look more honestly at yourself, how you fit into the world, and how much value you place on other people's opinions. Specifically, their opinions of you. So, this morning, as I sit here at 4:44 a.m. on a Saturday, an hour and a half into another long workday, I found myself thinking about priorities. Thinking about the priorities that we as individuals create for ourselves as we navigate this life. Those priorities seem to often get tightly tangled with our concern about how other people see us, judge us, and ultimately accept or don't accept us. Entire industries are built on this aspect of human psychology. Clothes, cars, houses, they are all seen as statements about who we are and where we fit into society. The pressure to fit in, to be accepted, are so ingrained in the human mind and our social interactions that we easily overlook how much control they have over our lives. I thought that I was a pretty independent person. I had spent a lot of time in life thinking about things like life as a human being and human social interaction. In fact, I had degrees in those subjects, with an undergraduate degree in philosophy and a master's in sociology. So I thought that I was immune to social pressure, and I thought that I was psychologically evolved into an enlightened and emotionally self-sufficient human being. Man, did I overestimate my mental independence. One of the first things that I experienced after moving into my car was a sense of insecurity around others, something that I hadn't felt in a long time. When I would park my car and go into a coffee shop to work or a gym to exercise and shower, in the back of my mind echoed the question, do these people know? Does the person at the coffee shop who saw me get out of my car somehow know that all of my belongings are in that car? Do they know that I am homeless? Does that person at the gym know that I am showering after my workout because I have no home with a bathroom and shower? And if so, what must they think of me? It took some time to work through the fact that these thoughts were simply reflections of the fact that I was insecure about myself. I was successfully hiding the fact that I lived in my car, but I couldn't hide from myself the fact that we, as human beings, are plagued by a deeply ingrained sense of insecurity, a fear of being judged by others because of how we truly judge ourselves. It took me a lot of time to realize that, regardless of my 49 years of life experience and the time I'd spent studying the human condition. It took me time to realize that the only way to free myself from fearing the judgments of others was to first take a hard look at myself and learn not to be my own greatest critic. Stripping away some of the superficialities of life was making me take a harder look at what was inside. Without the social armor that we tend to wear, hiding behind the clothes and cars and houses that define us, without those things, I was exposed. All that was left was who I truly was as a person, and that made me take a hard look at my priorities, my values, and my beliefs. I began to realize that the only way to escape that repressive sense of insecurity, the fear of the judgment of others, was to become secure with myself. If I liked myself, if I truly liked and respected the person that I was trying to be, then other people's judgments, at least not the superficial ones, would not matter. In fact, if I respected myself, then I would welcome other people's opinions. In short, dramatically reprioritizing my life had led to a new perspective, a perspective that I now experience when interacting with people on this channel. When I get a negative comment that is loaded with judgment, I realize that person doesn't know me. When I get thoughtful and constructive feedback, I look at it as an opportunity to see myself from a different perspective and grow from other people's opinions. It is a positive mindset because I am now focused on what matters. I am focused on one of the few things in life that I can actually control, growing and improving as a human being. Well, I hope all of that made sense. This is my first attempt at sharing some deeply personal thoughts, so I sat down and took a stream of consciousness approach. I simply typed out what came to mind without taking time to question what I was saying or edit my thoughts. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos, and I wish you well with everything that you are doing in your life.